What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. And this is part 2 of the video I made recently. So if you didn't watch part 1, go ahead and watch part 1. Otherwise, let's get into the video. Starting off at number 30, we got Leon. Leon is a really good brawler because of his gadgets. Now, both of his gadgets can basically protect him from incoming damage, and that what makes him pretty good and being able to counter a lot of brawlers. Only problem with Leon is if the enemy attack can pierce. If the enemy's attack can pierce, you're basically done. Now, the next brawler is Spike. Spike is just really good overall. He can do a lot of damage even to tanks, so tanks need to be careful of him. Another good thing about Spike is his super because it can give him a lot of area control. Now the next brawler is Otis. Otis is such a good brawler because of his base damage and his super. His attack is just really good in general, if you have the star power of course, which gives him an extra attack. What I mean by extra attack is extra bullet. Now that extra bullet can deal a lot of damage. That super just mutes enemies, which is really good if you have it because brawlers can be scared of you in solo showdown. So this is why Otis is this high up in the list. Also, another thing is I don't think a lot of people are using Otis. I think he's pretty underrated, but if you do know how to use him, he is extremely good. Now the next brawler is Tara. The only problem with Tara is it takes pretty long to get a super, but when you have it, it is worth it. Now, if there are teamers in solo showdown, it is very easily to just team wipe those teamers. And her base attack is also pretty good, but not good against like tanks. Another thing that's really good about Tara is her gadget, which makes those clones, which can basically give you extra health. It's like Colonel Ruff's gadget, but if the gadget also did damage. Now the next brawler is Piper. Piper is really good on open maps. If you're playing Piper on closed maps, it's not good because first of all, your brawlers can get away really easily. Second of all, closed maps equals more tanks, so you don't really want to be playing Piper in closed maps. Also, that gadget that pushes enemies can help her out if someone's trying to come close to you. So yeah, this is why she's this high up in the list. Now, surprise, surprise, the next brawler is Mortis. If you're asking why Mortis is this high up in the list, it is because he can run away pretty easily. That's the main reason. If you don't want to be playing solo showdown, you want to be playing more of a like catch me if you can showdown, then Mortis is perfect for that. You can just run away pretty easily. You can also kill easy brawlers, for example, Larry's or like throwers. It's really easy to kill, or like really low HP enemies. Now the next brawler is Dynamite. Yeah, this is very weird putting Mortis and Dynamite together because they are basically enemies, but Dynamite is really good on certain maps. First of all, because of that stun gadget. Second of all, he did get his hypercharge, so it is really good. Now the next brawler is Colette. Colette is actually super good because of that gadget which heals her. She is pretty underrated in my opinion, like I don't see much people using her. She can counter tanks pretty easily. If you're in trouble, you just pop that gadget and heal yourself up. And in my opinion, she is a really safe pick to just play in solo showdown because it's not that hard to use her. Like, her attack range is pretty wide, so it's really easy to hit your shots. Now, the next brawler is Larry and Lori. Now, you may be surprised why I'm putting him this low, like why isn't he more higher? First of all, he got a nerf. Second of all, I do think he gets countered by Edgars, and there's a big Edgar meta right now. That's the reason I put him right here, and yeah. The next brawler is Gale. Now Gale is such an underrated brawler in solo showdown. He is really good, especially his gadget and his star power. His star power which makes him stun enemies, and also his gadget that just blocks areas and can give you area control. Now the next brawler is Bo. Bo is really good on certain maps, so if you do not play him on a certain map or like certain maps, then he isn't really that good. Which maps I'm referring to is the maps with a lot of bushes. Now if you play Bo on those kinds of maps, He can have a lot of area control, and you can just see like where the brawlers are going. And if you know how to play him and play it smart by either going defense or attack mode, you can pretty much win a lot of rounds. Now the next brawler is Buster. Buster is pretty good, but the only bad thing about Buster is he's pretty weak on the tank side. And what I mean by that, other tanks can counter him easily. So you kind of need to play him more on the safer side. And his gadget did get nerfed, but he is really good. Now the next brawler is Doug. Doug, in my opinion, is pretty underrated. People say he's bad and he's the worst brawler. I do not see that. Even in free, like I sometimes play him in free, and he be clutching a lot of rounds. Like, I don't know why people say he's a bad brawler. In my opinion, he isn't that bad. Like, I actually find him useful, and he is fun to play in my opinion. I don't know. I might be just crazy because I see a lot of people saying that he's bad. I don't know. I think it's just me, but he is really good in Solo Showdown though. That's one thing. He is good in Solo Showdown. In my opinion, he's good also in free if you have the correct comp. Now the next brawler is Lou. Now this has nothing to do with my channel because I'm ex-Frost. No, this has nothing to do with Frost. I just think Lou's hypercharge is really good. Without his hypercharge, yeah, he's not that good in Solo Showdown, but with his hypercharge, he is so good. He's so fun to play with in my opinion in Solo Showdown. Especially his hypercharge, like that is like being a Frank, but having a wide area to throw the super at. So yeah, basically if Lou didn't have his hypercharge, I would have to put him down in the list. But because of his hypercharge, this is why he's this high up in the list. Now the next brawler is Sam. Now if you know how to use Sam, he's actually really good in Solo Showdown. Like if you know how he works and how his mechanics work, he is amazing in Solo Showdown. Now the next brawler is Nani. Nani is amazing in Solo Showdown. I do think Nani is underrated. She does a lot of damage. Plus, that super can save you a lot of times if, for example, an Edgar is trying to go to you. Also, Nani's gadget can be really good because if brawlers shoot one projectile attacks, then your gadget will have a lot of profit, and the gadget I'm talking about is the one that reflects damage. Now, another good brawler in Solo Showdown is Kit. Kit recently did get nerfed, and the nerfs were pretty big on him. This is why he's not higher up in the list. The only thing that's making him really good in Solo Showdown right now is his gadget, which makes him invisible. That gadget is really OP. It's like basically having a free Leon's super. Also, if you do know how to play Kit well, then he is higher up this list. Another brawler that's good in Solo Showdown right now is Rosa. Now, Rosa is really good if you play her carefully. Also, a strategy you can do with her gadget, which puts bushes on the ground, is go to the middle and start placing bushes and just like camp there. Now, the next brawler is Jackie. Jackie is really good in Solo Showdown. If you do have her hypercharge, and even without her hypercharge, she's really good. The thing I don't like about Jackie though is usually it's gonna be a trade-off. So I don't know if it's worth it sometimes going after tanks or attacking tanks, like for example Shelly. And she's only good if you do have that star power that reflects the damage. Another good brawler in Solo Showdown right now is Buzz. Now Buzz is currently gonna get a hypercharge, which I do not know what it's gonna do. So I do think he might even go higher up the list. But Buzz in general is really good if you do know how to use him. You basically want to know when to super and who to attack. Now, if you do know this, then Buzz is really good. Otherwise, he's not going to be that good if you're just rushing random enemies. Alright, so now we're going to the top 10 brawlers. And I will be using a previous video I made about this topic. So these clips will be from my previous video, just letting you guys know. And let's get into it. Now, another good brawler in Solo Showdown right now is Stu. Now, I would only suggest for you guys to play Stu if you know what you're doing. I think Stu is underrated right now in Solo Showdown, but I would only suggest for you guys to be playing Stu in open maps. Now, for example, this clip that I'm playing Stu in right now, I wouldn't really suggest for you guys to be playing this map. It is because it has a lot of walls. Otherwise, Stu can be really good on certain maps. Also, this is the best build I will suggest for you guys to be using for Stu. Another good brawler I would suggest for you guys to be playing in Soul Showdown right now is Pearl. Now, I would only suggest to be playing Pearl if you know what you're doing. It is because he can be sometimes quite frustrating if you don't know what you're doing. I would suggest to be playing Pearl more defensive, but the thing is, teamers can try to kill you, so you kind of need to play aggressive at the same time. Basically, what I would suggest for you guys to be doing is trying to get your super at the start of the match. Prioritize getting Pearl super first instead of getting the boxes. How I like to play Pearl is playing Pearl like Shelly. So what I mean by that is pressuring enemies. And this is the best build I will suggest for you guys to be using for Pearl. Now, another brawler I would suggest for you guys to play in Soul Showdown right now is El Primo. El Primo has always been good in Soul Showdown in my opinion. I think he is a little bit underrated as I don't see a lot of people playing him. What makes El Primo good overall is he is just so good to countering a lot of brawlers. For example, if an Edgar jumps on you, you can just gadget. If, for example, like a Shelly tries to attack you, it's easy to kill Shellys if you have your super. What also makes El Primo really good in Soul Showdown right now is his tank trait. Basically, what it does is if someone attacks you, you get your super charged a bit. And this just makes him really good overall, even to countering Shellys. As if Shellys try to charge on you, you can get your super and just kill them. And this is the best build I will suggest for El Primo. Now, another really good brawler I would suggest for you guys to be using in Soul Showdown right now is Bull. Bull is really good in Soul Showdown right now as he can counter Edgars really easily, and if you know how to play Bull, you can also counter Shellys. What you mainly want to do when you're playing Bull is avoid getting cornered, because if you get cornered, it's kind of game over for you, so just avoid getting cornered. Also, this is the best build for Bull. Another brawler that is really good in Soul Showdown right now is Fang. Now Fang can be really good in Soul Showdown, especially when you get his hypercharge. When you get his hypercharge, it basically guarantees for you to get at least top 4 as it can just chain and be really good. I'm only saying this if you're not doing dumb plays. If you're doing dumb plays, then yeah, you can get lower than top 4. But otherwise, if you know what you're doing, you can easily get top 4. Basically, how I want to play Fang is just play him carefully and try to get that hypercharge if you have it. And this is the best build for Fang. Now, another brawler that is really good in Soul Showdown right now is Miko. Honestly, I don't really like this brawler because of how long it takes to get his ammo back, but if you're good with Miko, for sure play him in Soul Showdown. Now, the best advice I can give you is get your super early on in the game, and when it's going to end game, what I want to do is go in the storm, activate your super, and go back to the middle. Also, I wouldn't really suggest attacking either Shellys or Bulls because they can pretty much one-shot you. Shelly can one-shot you with her super, and Bull can just one-shot you with his attack. So yeah, be careful of Shellys and Bulls. And this is the best build I would suggest for Miko. Another good brawler in Soul Showdown right now is Surge. Now I think Surge is a bit underrated. He is really good to kill those tanks. The only problem you can have with Surge is at the beginning of the match. If you don't get his first stage early, you're going to have a lot of trouble later on. So make sure to prioritize getting your super first instead of getting those cubes. Also, be careful when you use your super. As I said, there's a lot of Edgars playing in Solo Showdown right now, so you want to kind of keep your super, and if you need to use it, then use it. But yeah, other than that, you shouldn't be really using your super that much. Also, this is the best build for Surge. Another good brawler in Solo Showdown right now is Edgar. For some reason, people are playing Edgar right now in Solo Showdown. Like, you see so much Edgars, like it feels like an Edgar apocalypse or something sometimes in some matches. Now, one of the possibility that people are playing Edgar right now is because his hypercharge is just so good right now. Like, in this clip, you're gonna see a play at the end with that hypercharge, which is insane. Now, one tip I would give you guys to be better at Edgar is, if you see a Shelly, what you want to do is bait them. And by bait, I mean waste all their shots. So it's much easier to do if you're in a bush, for example, if you're camping or if you're hiding in a bush and you see a Shelly walking by. Basically, what you want to do is, when the Shelly comes close to you, attack like once or twice and straight away super. What's gonna happen is the Shelly's gonna waste all her shots and you will be able to kill the Shelly really easily. By the way, this doesn't work every time, so be careful of that. But yeah, it will work most of the time. And this is the best build for Edgar. The next brawler that is really good for Solo Showdown is Cordelius. Now, I don't know when Cordelius was never good. This guy is going to be so good in Solo Showdown for such a long time. I don't know what nerfs they can do to make him bad. Like, he's so broken in Solo Showdown, and he's also really good for free. Now, when you're playing Cordelius, just please play carefully because it is really easy to just die with Cordelius. So play him carefully and don't do stupid plays. A good strategy to just do a Cordelius is to find a Shelly and just keep on supering that Shelly and hope that that Shelly is going to go into bushes and try to just kill people. Now, if you do this, then you can just easily get like up to 3rd place. Also, the reason I suggest the mute gadget for him is, first of all, I think it's the best one for Cordelius. Second of all, for some reason, Solo Showdown is having an Edgar apocalypse. I don't know why, like everyone's playing Edgar for some reason. So if an Edgar jumps on you, you can activate that mute gadget and kill him. Otherwise, you can also just jump away, but I would prefer to have the mute one instead. So yeah, this is the best build for Cordelius. You can change either star power or gadget, so it's on you. Now, the first brawler I'm going to be talking about is Shelly. Shelly is such a good brawler right now in Solo Showdown. She's been always good in Solo Showdown. I don't know a time where she wasn't good in Solo Showdown because she just counters all those tanks that play in Solo Showdown. She's just really good overall. If you are going to be playing Shelly in Solo Showdown, the biggest tip I would suggest for you guys to do is, if there are like a lot of tanks or teamers or whatever, just start applying pressure. And what I mean by that is just keep on shooting them. For example, if you see like a bull on the side and he's just like cornered or really close to the storm, just keep on shooting him. Now that causes him a reaction, which now he has to do something or he's going to die. So yeah, just keep on applying pressure with Shelly and you're going to win most of your matches. Also, this is the best build for Shelly. By the way, you can change the star power, just go with which one you like more. But yeah, overall, I think this is the best one. And if you want to change it, go ahead.